Hey everybody, welcome back to White's World. Hope y'all having a fantastic day today. Since last episode, I made myself a little bit of enchanting area over here at the Enderman farm as per your guys' request and as per something that I thought was pretty needed over here. Made the enchanting table and the bookshelves and all that stuff off camera, placed it over here, added a few chests to the sides as well, and I did a little bit, just a little bit of sword enchanting, and I got myself some pretty cool swords. So our sword that we had before was a looting 3 sword, and that's great. That's amazing. Looting 3 is great for wither skulls and getting some good cal drops and whatnot, but it's not so good for mobs because we don't want all the loot that we get from mobs. Maybe creepers, gunpowder for our fireworks and whatnot, but a lot of the other stuff, zombie flesh, I think I have plenty of that. So I got myself a regular sword, sharpness 4, unbreaking 3. I will probably add sharpness, another sharpness 4 to that to get sharpness 5, and then in the near future, I got 2 sharpness 3, unbreaking 3 swords right around that time. So we'll probably combine those in the near future, and of course we'll add mending to that to make the perfect day-to-day sword for me. So yeah, this enchanting area is done. Anytime we want to do some enchanting while we're over here at the Enderman farm, let's say we die and we lose all of our stuff, we got a good place to do that stuff over here. But guys, in today's episode, we will be working on stuff for the end. Hopefully we'll be finishing everything that I want to finish up for the end, and that is the portal room and having a place for the dragon egg. I've had a few people suggest ideas for what we can do with the dragon egg, so I may try to implement those in today's episode. And if we have time, we'll go ahead and decorate our nether portals on the overworld side for our hilltop area and for the spawn area. So we'll see how much time I have. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into today's episode. First things first, we have to clear some area. Let's get started. And the room's been clear. Now, I don't actually know how much space I'm going to need, but I'm going to try something and see what happens. So, first thing I want to do, actually not right there. So, I want to border around this little portal up here. So, what I want to do is put some U all the way around. I want some end stone, kind of blends in well with the end portal areas, and I think it ties in pretty well. Now, we're not going to be using purpur. I think I've used purpur a little bit too much, so I'm not going to be using any purpur for this time, but first off, I'm going to try some spruce. How does spruce look? I'll actually raise you up 1. We want, yeah, and then we want a spruce pillar right here. Spruce pillar right here. Obviously, this design is going to be very symmetric. I'm definitely much more of a symmetric person than anything else. But this design kind of is fitting to be symmetric. And we might actually have to extend the walls a little bit because this is kind of a tight fit right now. So we'll have to see. Now on the sides, right here, my plan was to have that. Just some spruce running along the sides, just like that. There we go. And then obviously right here, I guess just for right now, if we can grab ourselves some stone brick stairs, actually just go ahead and make ourselves some more stone brick stairs. I wanted to go ahead and put some staircases right here. Let's do a bit of an underside, overside, underside, and overside again. And then one more time. A little bit of a staircase up. Not too shabby. Kind of feel like this needs to be extended out a little bit more. And obviously, like I said, those are pretty plain. But on the sides here, I want to put some iron bars and see what iron bars look like. Huh? Not bad. Not bad, right? Not bad. Maybe. Somewhat. I'm not entirely certain. But if I'm thinking on the sides here, we may just add just some regular, I guess we could just make some right now. Just some regular spruce right here. Kind of contrast a little bit. Let's go ahead and add you right here. And there we go. Everything's in, looking good. I think I want to add some slabs on top of that we may, Too bad there's no end stone brick slabs, because that would have been pretty cool. Can we just add regular stone slabs though? Or is that too much contrast? Is that too much different colors? Let's see. Like that. Looks a bit weird. Can't say I'm a fan. Let's try some stone brick. That definitely looks a lot better. Definitely like that a lot more than the regular stone. So that's kind of the basis for the middle of the room. Now I'm thinking about raising this room up just a tad. So instead of the staircase starting here, it would start right here. Obviously, also, I took out this portal because the noise was really annoying. It would start right there. We would just go up on this side. I'm also thinking, we may want to move this portal to that side. I'm not entirely certain yet. So things are looking pretty good. This is the design I have so far. Let's look from the sides as well. Not too shabby. And then in the middle here, I thought about just adding some regular stone or some regular end stone brick right there. Nothing too fancy, but it does the job pretty well. Like I said, too bad there aren't stair and slab variants though of this end stone brick, because that would have really worked out well for this area. And actually, I want to go ahead and take this down real quick. We'll just slap it down a bit. So if we just do add some of these and add some of that, not like you, not like you. Just do some slabs like that, and then slap it down, and then go across. That'll work for right now. We'll fix it later. What I did want to try though is I did have in my inner chest over here, if we can find it, one of these days, I had some sandstone stairs that I thought about trying somewhere to add a little bit of depth to this thing. And I'm not too certain if I like it. So let's try that. Can't really see it from here, but do something like that. Adds a little bit of depth there, and we are gonna have to tear out this wall right here. This isn't gonna work out too well for me. That's not gonna be fun. So let's just tear that out a little bit. Not a fan at all. We could inset this one though. So if we took out these end stone, obviously I'm doing this freehand. I haven't prepared anything in advance for this. I'm trying something a little bit different because I want to get a lot better at building on camera. So why not try it with you guys right here, right now? That's not bad. That's not bad. Add some end stone. One, a two, a three. There we go. On the side here, actually we need to add a torch right there. It's getting kind of dark. And on the side here, 1, 2, 3. Have a look around the sides. Yeah, that's actually not bad. And then we could add some of you on the sides. Nah, it's a little bit too much. Not a fan at all of that. Really feel like we're missing some texture variation here though. Things are interesting. But we do need to get this raised up a couple of blocks though. So let me go ahead and do that, guys. Let me raise up the floor real quick to probably about right here. And we'll probably just make it out of regular stone for right now. That way we can actually replace it. I have plenty of regular stone anyways. And when I bring you guys back, we'll get back to building this thing, make it a floor design done, and maybe get a roof design today. We'll see. So I accidentally went through this end portal earlier, and I came back through the nether to realize that my nether portal wasn't functioning because, oh yeah, that's right. I had broken it. So I went ahead and put the nether portal back, made it a little bit bigger as well. And I have been closing in some areas. I've been testing a few things here and there of how big I want this room to be. Obviously, this ceiling is bothering me, so this thing is gonna have to go. And I'm thinking that we're gonna do some sort of domed design, so some sort of circular design for the roof here, because I don't know. I feel like it would add a lot of space to the area, make things a lot cooler to look at and whatnot. I'm not entirely certain how far I want this area to go though. What I might end up doing, I actually just broke that. Wow. What I might end up doing is actually moving, no, I think that wall area right here, having a 3 wide area all the way around, I think is actually gonna work out pretty well. So if we just close this in, so we don't need that, but if we just did something like that maybe? No, get rid of you. Do this all the way up like this. Filling it with stone brick right now because that's the most plentiful resource I have. Do something like that. Yeah, and like have a little walkway coming around here. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's get rid of that actually. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, a little 3-wide walkway. Just so we can go all the way around just in case we want to. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. Not at all. And I think I want to mess around with this a little bit as well. We may actually just make that some spruce wood. Hold on. Let's make some spruce wood and see if that works a little bit better. Boop. Boop. It's all right. We'll mess around with that in a little bit. But yeah, I need to get the ceiling out now, guys, because I think it's about time we get this dome started. I don't have a floor design just yet. I'll keep on thinking of one off camera and see if I can figure out what I want to do for that. But yeah, let me go ahead and get this roof done and mined out so we can get started on some sort of roof design that hopefully I'll like, because I'm having a hard time with this area right now. Ideas are not flooding to me, so We'll see what happens. Very, very slowly, this place is coming together, guys, and I added some spruce. I bumped this up a block right here. I think it looks a lot better, adds a little bit more contrast. I added some spruce pillars on the sides. Obviously, this isn't completely symmetrical. It's more asymmetrical than anything else. I also added some endstone brick down here. I'm actually out of endstone brick, so I actually have to go into the end next and go get some more. But we will be varying the textures of this floor. I've been trying to think of what I want to do for that, though. How I want to vary those textures, and I was thinking... See, here's the problem. So, okay. Slabs are not nice to walk over. So what if we could do something like that? Maybe. And if we added some stairs. Not like you. Like you? I'm not entirely certain though. Just a little bit of texture variation, the floor would be nice. And then right here would probably be a light. Something like that, and then, what if we just did that? Does that work? We just place slabs all the way around. Will this work out fine? I mean, it's not bad. It's a bit tight over here, but it's not like we're really gonna walk around here, so I don't see it being that big of a problem. I don't like that. I don't like how that looks. What if we just, if we just add it, instead of having a... I guess we'll just put that for right there. No? I don't know. This floor is not coming together the way I wanted it to. That's not bad, actually. Kind of feel like we can do something better with this floor, though. Something like that. And something like that. That's an interesting little design in the floor. Interesting. I kind of feel like this thing needs to be bigger though. So what if we let's just tear out this bit of the floor right here and see what we can do with it. Add some stone slabs on the sides. Some endstone brick in the middle. No, that doesn't look good. It's so difficult trying to figure out what to do with these things. I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right, let's just tear that back down. Let me go ahead and try to see if I can figure out a floor design off camera. I meant to do that between the last clip and this clip, but I just kind of got carried away with the rest of this room. Oh, I also did this thing in the ceiling as well. It's a bit symmetrical right now. We'll see if it stays that way. Let me go ahead and do some stuff off camera, guys, and see what I can get done with the floor. And when I bring you guys back, hopefully I'll have a design done. Hopefully I'll have a lot more endstone brick, and we can get to finishing this room pretty soon. As you can see, I did some stuff with the floor, and it's not half bad, I don't think. It works. It works pretty well. Different little pattern, kind of symmetrical, but obviously this entire room is pretty much symmetrical, and it's pretty colorful. But the roof is gonna have a little more grays in it. The walls are probably gonna have a little more grays in it. It's kind of my goal there, and kind of mix things up, add a little bit of, I don't know. I'm not entirely certain yet, I guess, what we're gonna add into the walls and whatnot, but it's definitely not going to be so yellow as it is. One thing I did want to go see though, there's one thing that another portal sound's going to get very annoying. There's one thing I wanted to see. I actually have it on me, and that is not in that box. Suspense, you're amazing. All right, end rods. I want to put some end rods on the ceiling. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to do that. So why don't we give it a shot? And I'm going to try to do this on camera. If we fail, I'll do it off camera like I did the floor, but I don't know. I kind of feel like this time I have an idea. I didn't really expand this right here, which could be a bad thing, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try doing something. Now, I'm gonna start off. There will be a little bit of this in the ceiling, and my goal is to kind of scatter the yellow all around. Also, I don't know if you guys can hear that right now, but I am playing some music. I had this on for the stream as well. Turn that off, actually. The Minecraft music is one of the most undervalued parts of this game. It is so soothing. It's really amazing stuff, and a lot of people, including myself, don't even pay attention to it. So that's something I kind of want to listen to more in the future, because it's really nice. It's actually really nice to listen to and whatnot. So something I think I should do. I think I should do in the future. So let's add some of that. I want to add some cracked stone. Like I said, we're just gonna mix things up here and there. I want to add, one more thing I wanted to add as well. Give me you. I want to see if we can get ourselves some spruce over this way. Let me see right there. Add a bit of you. Add some of that as well. We'll actually we'll take the wood with us as well, in case we need that. We're gonna try to scatter some things in the ceiling. So we'll see how this works though. I don't know if it's gonna work the way I wanted to, but you never know until you try. You know, you always gotta try new things and see what works. And if it works, go with it. If it doesn't, then don't. It's kind of how this thing works. So let's do some of that. And I want to add a little bit of spruce right here. How does that look? Is that too little? Too much? I'm a little afraid of putting too much in the ceiling. So I'm trying not to go overboard here, but who knows? I could go overboard. Who really knows? All right, so right here we want to have some cracked. Right there we want to have some stone brick. Yeah, you know what? We're going to take out this end stone. This end stone is just, it's not going to fit the way I want it to. So we're going to take out this end stone. And we're just going to go with spruce and some of that. And of course, we're going to have some end rods. So like we'll have one there, have one there, have one there probably, have one, let's add a spruce there, have one hanging from there. That's kind of what the ceiling's gonna look like. Down here, everything's orderly. Up here, not so much. Now, is that gonna work? I don't know. We're gonna figure this out, like I said, in just a minute. But things are looking pretty good, actually. I'm quite impressed. So let's take a step back now, see what that looks like. Pick up all of our excess materials right here. It's not bad. I don't think that's too bad. That does the job well, I think. We're gonna need to add some slabs though. Just a few slabs. You actually need to take some of this stuff out, actually. Add a little bit more over here. Just add a little bit of texture variation right here. I think it's turning out pretty well, honestly. It is a little bit gray, but I kind of want the top to be a little bit gray. The part that I'm gonna have the hardest time with in this room, guys, that's gonna be the walls. The walls are something that I haven't really thought too much about. I've thought about the ceiling quite a bit. The walls, I haven't really thought about, so that's going to be a bit of a challenge, but the rest of this stuff, I kind of have an idea. I've kind of had an idea for a while, at least, as to what I want to do, so do some of that and get some more going. Let's just get rid of this side, take a step back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's looking good. That's looking real good. I think, guys, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the ceiling, see if we can get any more of this stuff hanging down. Our lighting sources are obviously going to be these end rods. And then on the walls, like I said, are going to be the interesting part because I don't know what I want to do. I may continue the theme of the ceiling down to the walls, or I may try to mix the two, mix some end stone and some stone slabs and whatnot into the walls. Not entirely certain, but I guess we're going to figure it out. So I'll go ahead and go off camera, guys. Finish the ceiling up, get some work on the walls done, and when I bring you guys back, I should hopefully have a lot of progress done, and we should either almost be finished with this space or be finished with this area. So yeah, let me get to work, guys. I'll be back in a sec. What do you guys think? Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. I'm a little worried that having all these end rods placed all over the place, it's kind of a bit much. It does blend in well with the area, but I think it might be a little too much though. But anyways, things that I've done since the last thing that you've seen, I put end rods across here. I put end rods on these sides here, on the floor as well, which isn't bad. I also put a whole ring of slabs around the top bit, around the ceiling, between the ceiling and the wall, and I think it looks pretty good. I actually do think it looks pretty good. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is that the ceiling's sort of devoid of color. So I may come back later and add in some end stone, or add in maybe some mossy cobble, or not mossy cobble, mossy stone brick. I also went ahead and added some slabs around here, as you can see, to kind of make the ceiling a little less symmetric, because I wasn't a huge fan of it as it was. So I made this bit of the ceiling at least a little more random, and I think it does look pretty good. I am quite happy with that randomization. But like I said, it is a little bland around here, so we may come back and fix things. But I think for now it's going pretty good. Let's go ahead, get rid of all these blocks. This place is now officially open again. We finished the area, which is really, really awesome, and I'm super, super proud of what we've done here. We've done a lot. We've done quite a bit, and it's turned out pretty well. So, guys, I don't think we'll be reaching the Nether portal stage for today's video. We'll probably leave that at least for either a later episode or a live stream. But there is one more thing I wanted to do today before we end off today's episode. Let's go ahead and head on over to the base area, and I'll show you guys exactly what we're going to be doing. So there's one last thing we need to build, and we're over here actually in my New Year's resolution area that I have in the world, where, as you can see, the main base area is down there, New Year's resolution area is up here, and I'm building, I guess you could say, a little bit of a monument right in the middle right here, and hopefully this turns out okay. We've got ourselves some glowstone, a little bit of sandstone, maybe it'll look pretty good, maybe it won't. Got ourselves some glass that we can look in, got a little more sandstone here. And then, the final placement of the dragon egg. Obviously, I could have done a little more special, I guess you could say, a little more grand for this thing, but I felt that having this monument, that does kind of stick out like a sore thumb. We may want to change that. You know what? Why not? Why not have it stick out like a sore thumb? That's actually pretty cool. The reason I have this here, guys, I figured to, number one, give this place, this New Year's resolution area, more of a purpose than just as a New Year's area. This is also kind of the central area of where everything has happened around this world. We have this area, we have our base down there, spawns over there, we have other stuff over there, I think, houses up there. This is kind of the central area, and it's quite fitting to me to have this dragon egg right here. Now, I still may tweak the design of the outside. I'm not too certain if sandstone's the way to go, especially given that it's oak right here, but I think this is the perfect place for it. Hopefully you guys agree with me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed everything so far. But that's pretty much it for today's episode. We do have one last thing, I guess you could say, I want to go over. We have the comment for today, and there's something that I did up there that I want to show you guys. Those of you who haven't seen it already, I want to show you guys next. So let me get the comment together, guys, and I'll be back with you all up there in just a moment. I did a thing in a live stream, and it happened, and it's in front of you, and there's a staircase. Finally, guys, I made a little bit of a staircase that goes down from where our enchantment house is down here, and our little subscriber monument thing right here, all the way up to our house up there, and I think it's pretty cool. I really like it. I really like the staircase. Seems like you guys on the live stream that were with me seem to like it a lot as well. I like the pattern of stone slabs and cobblestone. I think it works pretty well. And of course, I still have to finish this pathway right here and do a little bit of terraforming and stuff like that. We also have to finish this thing. I need to extend some of the pillars down and whatnot, but I mean, it's coming along. It'll get finished soon, hopefully. I may add a few details here and there as well, maybe some buttons. I'm not entirely certain yet, but it's coming along, and it's going to look pretty good, hopefully, when it's done. So that's the last thing I wanted to show you guys. Now it's time for today's comment. So today's comment is from a user by the name of ImranCrafty. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this person basically just talked about how they had a suggestion about how I could make a base in each biome and having nether portals to each biome kind of themed based upon the different biomes, which I think is a pretty nifty idea. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you all so much for all your comments last episode. But as having a base in every single biome, I wouldn't say that's necessarily something that I'm looking to do right now. Right now, I have this base. And this base that we have right here in this forest biome, it's a long way from being done. A very, very long way from being done. This is the main base. This thing I'm going to be working on for a long time. And I don't have any plans of really making any bases anywhere else. I may have some mini storage areas, mini this or mini that in different places. But as for a main base area, I just plan on having one right here. Now, I will admit, that is a really cool idea, and I'd love to see somebody do that. But as for me, I don't think that's really an option or something that I'm really interested in at this point in this world. Maybe in the future, I'm not going to rule it out for the future, but the likelihood of me doing, me at least trying a base and every single biome is pretty low. So a good suggestion though, very, very good suggestion. And like I said, guys, thank you all so much for all your suggestions last episode. But guys, that is going to do it, like I said, for today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead, smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and or not already subscribed. Until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.